towel because they beat UCLA, and I was a huge UCLA. I was a Bill Walton fan. Oh man, I don't know. As far as watching the tournament, it wasn't on where I grew up. Carol Dean Smith, those teams. When I was in college, Worthy and Michael and that crew, Brad Doherty. I didn't remember Phil Ford as much, maybe. Duke. I remember Gene Banks, Mike Jaminski, that crew of players that were really good. Jim Spanarkel. But as far as television is concerned, I don't really know because, you gotta understand, guys. I grew up in a time when I grew up 10 miles from Iowa City, and I saw one Iowa game a year on television, maybe, on local television. The rest, they just weren't on TV. You had to listen to them on the radio, or you had to go to the game. And when I was going to Iowa games, it was, the field house had restricted viewing seats because they had pillars coming right down in the upper deck. So your ticket said restricted viewing, so you had to kind of sit like this and watch the game, and so that's how I grew up. And so I didn't have cable television until I went to college. Okay. I didn't even know what ESPN or MTV was until I went to college. And so I had a party line when I was a kid with my grandma. I didn't grow up in Mayberry, for God's sakes, but right up the street here, I know. Shout out, Pilot Mountain. So I know names more than I remember games. Does that make sense? I'm aware of the great players. Ralph Sampson. I watched Virginia a lot when he came through, because I thought he was awesome. That's probably how I remember it.